Hello, my creepy kitties. It is I, your friendly, filthy, casual gaming feline friend, the Mad Catter, here to bring you a first look at the Black Book. I just got this from, what was it? Humble Bundle. Last month's Humble Bundle. Sorry, too late for you. Oh, wow. Alright, first things first, I'm going to go into the settings, change the volume, because it is way too loud for me. And if I can't hear myself think while I'm trying to, talk to you, my 3 viewers, then yes. Anyway, I vaguely remember seeing a preview for this game sometime back. I don't remember what it was, except that it involved a book, and it was really neat looking, and I absolutely knew I had to have it if I didn't forget about it utterly. And then it showed up in my Humble Bundle. So, here I am, going to take a look at this, take a crack at this book for the very first time. Well, let's not waste any more time. Well, alright, a little more time. We're going to take a look here. So we have settings, expanded target selection, add new words to the storage, bypassing the deck, keyboard hints, turn off gamepad auto detection, sort cards, difficulty. Okay, so your typical game stuff. We have speed. Okay, interesting. Volume settings, that could stand to be a little bit lower. Beautiful music, but dear God, I can't hear myself speak. And I am a humble catter. I simply enjoy the sound of my own voice. I do not love it. Alright, so we are in full screen, obviously. Ultra quality, good. Alright, so the settings are very simple. You have windowed, you have resolution, general quality, texture quality, shadows quality, vertical sync, post effects, brightness. For a game that's all about books, I don't know how integral text will be. I am a little concerned. Ruski. Oh, okay. Yeto Ruski. Oh dear. No way. Okay. I am a little concerned that there aren't settings for like dyslexia and whatnot. Well, let's go ahead and take a look. It's in a book called Reading a Black Book. Apprentice. For anyone who wishes to experience a story without much difficulty in battles. Znatka? Koldunya? Normal difficulty. Yeah, we'll do that one.
Evil spirits dwelled here in these parts, and in a sense, I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man. I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard. Which meant that he would pass straight to hell. As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno.
Christian mythology ruining everything.
To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which Old Igor kept, and retrieve him. and it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
A lot of heavy Slavic lore. Bit relevant to current times. Well, maybe not relevant, but, you know. Churdin wheezed perm govern no. There was a year in there I didn't catch it soon enough. All right. I think the volume's at a decent level. Here's hoping.
I slept poorly last night. Been waiting, hoping for you to return. But you haven't. You never sat at the table.
I'm gonna tweak with the settings a bit. There we go. I think that's a reasonable mix.
Where are you now, sweetheart? Where are you headed? From relatives and from the warm summer, you departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to. Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that. But there's no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long.
So, props to the voice actors. I can't imagine this direction would be easy. Having these lines to deliver and just do yourself. Nobody to react. Nobody to mingle with. Just solo lines. Nothing in front of you. I mean, sure, a lot of monologues are like that, but still. Kudos. It's not bad. It's good. Not bad makes it sound like it's mediocre. It's actually good. Oh. I can move now.
They didn't bury him in the holy ground. I need to go to the crossroads. The pine needles are golden with the sun already.
Art style is interesting. Adam's head heals minor wounds, useful thing on any journey. Beautiful art.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
The crosses look old. It seems people were buried here quite some time ago. Cherdyn, 16 miles. Solikamsk, 102 miles. Nyrop, 21 miles.
Little eyes in the woods. That's always pleasant. Old enchanted candles from... Cat, what are you doing? You hush. Old enchanted candles from old Igor's hut. With their help, you can draw a circle that can offer protection against evil spirits. Okay. More Adam's head. More blinking eyes in the darkness. Oh, it won't let me. Alright. So, this is developed by Morteshka, a small indie studio from Perm, Russia. And it's developed on the Unity engine. The publisher is Hype Train Digital, and it was released in 2020. It is takes place in 19th century Russia, and the game is heavily inspired by Russian folklore and narrative based on Belichka's. Alright, interesting. Fascinating. Now, I don't have to... I should hope. I don't want to get overly political. However, given the current affairs at the time of this recording with the invasion of the Ukraine, I understand that most people have the sense to not blame, to not consider the actions of Putin and the Russian military as the actions of the Russian citizenry. I just want to say that those two things are separate. Who knows? Maybe I'll cut this part out and just continue playing the game, but my heart goes out to the Ukraine. And that's just my take.
So, have you found the candles? Well done. All by yourself at that. Seems my teachings were not lost on you, after all. Now let's draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
I've made a circle. Is it all right, Grandfather?
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
You think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend. Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it.
Interesting. Going to take his knowledge. Take it straight from his noggin. Or from his book. Yes, it's the book.
Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later. Now speak the words I taught you.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it. And I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat. But bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Here are your merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life. To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon. Time for your first Zagavar.
A spell. I do like it. They have hyperlinks. That's actually really cool. As originally I am from Alaska, I studied Russian ever so briefly. Nothing special. I failed 2 out of 3 semesters of the class. So I can occasionally read, at least pronounce Cyrillic. I may not understand it, but, you know. Anywho, welcome to your first battle. Each battle consists of turns. You and your enemy take turns, but you always get to go first. You win when you destroy all enemies before you, reducing their health to 0. This is the Black Book. It contains all your Zagovors. It seems to be the only one I have. Try using the page Urazi. Press the N-turn button to recite your Zagovor. Ah! Take that! 4 points of damage! I have no idea if that's good or not. The pages you had the previous turn have changed. The book alters the pages each turn. Enemy attacks can be blocked with the defense. Blue... what do they call it? What do they call the thing that you use on a Ouija board? It looks like one of those. I know it's not, but it looks like one, almost. Defense shields you from damage, but disappears on your next turn. Recite the page Avdelai, which has the defense effect. Alright. Protect yourself, girl!
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Zagavar.
Alright, a complete Zagavar. You may combine several pages into a Zagavar. You can recite a maximum of 3 pages as indicated by the empty slots at the top of the screen. A Zagavar consists of orders and keys. You can currently recite a Zagavar consisting of 2 orders and 1 key. You can see the type of page, order, or key in its upper corner. Okay, so that's a key, whereas these are orders. All right. Excellent. 2 orders, 1 key. Got it.
Good job, Vasya. There's a couple more spells to rid the world of it.
The Black Book helps you predict your enemy's actions. Study the enemy's intents carefully to upset their plans. All right, so huzzah!
Take that, you mangy hellhound!
Monkey. Haven't heard that. Haven't heard mangy pronounced with a hard G before.
What?
Oh shit! He had something to say.
Is that you, Vasilisa? I should congratulate you.
I can see a bit of a outline.
For the first seal is open. Only 6 remain.
You know, I might be a bit rusty on my Christian mythology, but aren't breaking 7 seals a bad thing? I seem to remember something in that one book. You know, tiny little book that had something to do with, you know, everything going to shit and ending. Oh yes, Revelations. Something about 7 seals? Can't be that important.
Oh, but will you be able to open the rest? This is another matter entirely.
Who are you?
What sort of devil are you?
How rude, Vasilisa.
You're the rude one. You didn't introduce yourself.
I'm your chief advisor. It is I who grants you the powers of a Khaldun.
A sorcerer.
We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
How do I open the seals?
Oh, can't figure it out by yourself, girl? I'm disappointed in you.
It was a dialogue option. How am I not supposed to ask?
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates. Who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon.
Every DM who has granted their players the wish spell and has perished of a variety of means are currently rubbing their hands together in the afterlife.
Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it yet.
Alright, I'm done with
Let me
you.
return to the land of the living.
Not just yet.
Oh,
Have you forgotten your purpose? I named you a witch. How many demons will you take on for your service?
Well, I will certainly need the help of demons. So give me as many as possible.
That's the spirit.
you have just committed your first sin. They say the fate of the Khaldun and witch is to burn in eternal flames with no chance for absolution. The outcome of some events of the game is yours to decide. Your sin counter will change according to your decisions. Your number of sins affects your choice of replies as well as possible game endings. They say each person has an angel on their right shoulder and a devil on their left. But to whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you.
But you are still too weak. Soon you will have 3 charts at your command. That's enough for now.
A chort is a demon or devil who can serve as a Khaldun's familiar.
Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
And let loose the hounds of hell! Black Book. Pardon my creaky chair. Constipated, old man?
What? Oh, well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home. I understand it's not easy to pass through the Devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago.
Nu, Belichka.
Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one. Here's the second seal, the Aspen one.
How do I open it? Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part, but what spirit is the Aspen one? I'll have to rack my brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkes who told the heads of the families.
Susetkes. A house spirit or a hobgoblin lives under the earth or in the Gulbit's cellar. Pardon my horrible attempt at an accent.
Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many teeth left. My Khaldun powers are waning. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, While you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door. Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble. Got it?
I got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help.
After 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help. In Eastern Orthodoxy, a traditional memorial service held on the 40th day after the death of the departed, after which his or her soul leaves this world.
God bless.
Curse if I've ever heard one. On this screen, you can change the page composition of the Black Book. On the right-hand side, you can see the current page composition of the Black Book. On the left-hand side, the page is available to you, but not in the current Black Book composition. You can categorize the pages with special filters. You might receive pages that are currently unavailable, or as battle or task rewards. You can alter the page composition of the book. To craft new pages, you need rubles. The Black Book has to stay within the limits of a maximum and minimum number of pages. You may also... I hit the mouse button before I could finish that. In time, you will uncover even more Black Book pages which are sealed away at present. Surely nothing I missed was important, right? Thankfully I'm recording this so I can go back and look. You can change the composition of the Black Book at any time, except during combat. Alright, so, bless, waste, battle, keys, Igla, Ruda, Rava. Minimum, maximum. Okay, so I can put another Ruda. 14, okay. Another key. No? No? Okay. No? 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 None of those? Okay. Alright. Oh, I need more rubles. That explains it. Alright. I was just very confused there for a moment. Alright, so let's see. Black Book. Map. Oh. Pretty map. Items. I've got candles. And of course I've got herbs. No? I'll go ahead and do that. On onomasticon. The mill that onomasticon. What does that mean? I guess this is the journal? A man from Vyatka once lived in our village. He would tell us stories. One involved a miller that had to make offerings to a shishiga, or else she would prevent the mill's mechanism from turning. As an offering, he gave part of his stores of flour, grain, and breadcrumbs. On one occasion, he forgot and offered nothing. Sure enough, the windmill ground to a halt. When the man went to investigate inside the mill, there was the shishiga, sitting on the grinder, threatening him with her finger outstretched. She suddenly vanished. The miller gathered some tobacco and threw it at the shadows in the corner of the mill at midnight. The windmill started to turn again, and the Shishiga stopped causing mischief. Koldun initiation. It isn't easy being a Koldun. Becoming one is a terrifying experience. People tell a lot of stories. One in particular comes to mind. A man decided to punish his neighbor for changing the boundary of his field to a neighboring one. He went to a Koldun and asked, "Give me a chort with which to curse my neighbor." The Koldun replied, "It's not as simple as that. Do as I say, and you will have your chort." He then told him that they would need to go to a banya at midnight. The man gathered his courage and took along his rifle and his cross. Oh, it is scary at the banya. He loaded his gun with his cross and shot at the hearth. A fiery dog emerged and opened its maw. The only option was to climb inside, and even though his instincts told him to, he stopped himself from making the sign of the cross. He recalled at the last moment that if he did so, he would lose his hand. Koldun initiation 2 of 2. He climbed down into the hearth, of course. What would you have done? As soon as he entered the maw, he saw fidgety little people sitting behind set tables. "I want one small chort with which I can curse my neighbor." The imps replied matter-of-factly, "We come in no fewer than 3. The man awoke in the banya with 3 chorts. "Father, give us work. We want to eat." He gave them a cat to curse and some other small tasks. More and more chorts appeared. He tried to keep up with the demands of the chorts, but he soon grew exhausted in mind and body. In the end, the chorts took to entertaining themselves with the villagers until all of the inhabitants were cursed. Okay, I'm not going to read the encyclopedia stuff. As cool as they are, I'm sure. We've got some goodies here that clearly mean things that I'll get at different levels. We got the black book. Let's exit. Let's move. All right, so that's that.
There's a great number of books in this collection. Illuminated books of old as well. Black books are not kept here, however. They're in a secret compartment near the furnace.
It looks like one of those wood etchings.
Grandfather says that in days of old, they used to bury people under the stove. That is how the domovoi came to be.
Household spirit. Okay. So, I think...
Galbets and his boss cellar. Old Igor says that's where the domovoi lives. I've never met one, but I once saw a black figure standing still in the corner of the house.
Gravestone in the shape of an izba, or a hut with a schematic roof. This word also refers to the cellar of an izba. Izba are a traditional Russian countryside dwelling. Domovoi is the household spirit. Okay. Alright, so...
So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
So how did you become a Khaldun, grandfather?
I was born in Vilgard, the 6th son of my father, Yevlam Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though.
Vilgort, a large village in Cherdin district, where you were born and raised by old Igor. Vilgort means new village in the Komi-Permian language.
When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a seventh brother was born. Timofey he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty. Vasya, having chores is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them. It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them, with the chores under our control. One day I was looking after Timofey. We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with a boy. I cursed him severely, sent him to the Leshi.
Leshi, also known as Vorsa, a Komi word. Spirits who are the masters of forests and sometimes fields and meadows. They control the weather and also animals and evil spirits who inhabit their domain. Hunters and shepherds have to come to an agreement with Leshis and offer them gifts and bargains.
So the Leshi carried him away. We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, Vasya. So hard. So I decided to become a Khaldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
How's our Izba built?
It was built long ago. Lots of people have lived here since. More than half a century ago, it seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
How can I recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well. Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
No, I have to go, Grandfather. We'll talk later.
Oh, God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour for your household. Please, hear me out. I won't waste your time. I'll tell you straight away. Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night when suddenly we heard some strange sounds. Then a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
During the night shift at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations?
Peasants, spirits, and fiends will all seek your advice and help in affairs of witchery. After all, you are a knower. If you answer a knowledgeability question correctly, you will receive an experience reward. It looks like a tooth. Sometimes you will answer. Your answers will influence in-game events. To recognize the correct answer, you will have to carefully study your surroundings and the onomasticon, which you can open at any moment from your menu. You can also receive a hint by pressing the knowledge button. However, you will only get half the experience. Some strange sounds, saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations? Demons or bandits? Let's see here. Your location. Okay. Onomasticon map. Nothing's really standing out. I don't even know how that's supposed to help me. Alright, well, since this is just a first attempt, and I am already 46 minutes into this recording, I am going to use, choose the correct answer to get 50, press the button to use your knowledge and get a hint, but you will get 25.
Why do you work at night? Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously. It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
But what do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
You'd better cough it up if we help you. All right, Vasya. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
Oh, thank you. I was told you wouldn't let me down. Goodbye for now.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. And to make your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's Head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways. Time for you to be on your way. Evil spirits won't quell themselves. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
Where do I find this windmill?
Don't you remember the one to the north of Vilgord? The devil haunts that place at night, people say. Go there and be back home by sunrise. We have much to do.
Got it, grandfather. It's time.
Wait. One more thing. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village. He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
All right, Grandpa.
You are now on the travel map. Every night it will display different locations. You may go on your way only after you speak to all of your visitors. You can visit any available location. However, your health recovers only after you accomplish your task and return to the Izba. Your goal, visit the main task location. However, you can't reach it without visiting all the other locations along the way. The game auto saves each time the location changes. You can also save your progress manually, in which case the game will save as soon as you enter a new location. You can open the map by clicking on your present location. We wish you the best of luck exploring the northern lands of Churdin Uizd. I am not good at pronouncing that. Alright, so let's see. Let's go to the old riverbed. flowed. Now this place is a swamp.
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp. You quickly draw a circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes, then another. Finally, a demon appears and lunges at your defensive circle.
It's got 5. She has... Oh, it's not telling me how many defensive she has. Alright, well, let's, Could we choose the right moment? All right, please. Oh, okay, well, here's hoping. Excellent. Remain active for 1 turn and affects other pages. Well versed. The page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color in Sagarwa. Page amplifies by 1. Oh, this is tempting. This one? Or this one? This one's already in the book. Let's get a new one. Optional tasks. Visit Kushiva Village. Oh my god, I do? Alright, fine.
You stealthily creep by the village houses. At least, you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
Vasya, wait! I have business with you. Hush! We'd better whisper. I've got this neighbor and I hate her guts. So curse her a bit, will you? Use a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
I don't need your present.
I'm not that kind of witch. Just so you know, I don't just go firing off curses left and right.
Probably missed out on something, but whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of this, and hopefully, when this is done, I'll probably...
You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire family out on the street at this hour. Strange, muffled sounds are coming from inside their house. Falling cutlery, furniture moving around.
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight.
Interesting, but okay.
Everything has been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our house. The devil himself is here. Everyone is scared senseless.
How did it manage to get in here? It's no simple matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea. Then we prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all started.
Tea time turned into a chort invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place.
Alright, let's go over here. Miller gathered. Nope, not that one. What about this one? So, yeah, you don't want to do that. For instance, peasant suffering misfortune after forgetting to cross himself is perceived as being punished for not observing the ritual. This has resulted in all sorts of popular beliefs. Dishes not locked away at night, or crossed becoming a refuge for evil spirits. A sick child or changeling needs to be thrown across the threshold of a house inhabited by spirits who were lured there by the killing of a rooster during its construction. After some time, the underlying reason for a ritual becomes forgotten, leaving behind only the ritual itself.
And did you make the sign of the cross over the samovar?
That must be it. We didn't mark the samovar with a cross.
You must do this. And please remember next time.
You're such a great knower, Vasya. Please, won't you help us? Don't leave us this way.
Yeah, fuck you. Leaving. Going back home. I'm tired.
Oh, very well. I will help you. It's no good sleeping on the street, is it?
Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for you, Johnny.
You come inside the Izba. Everything is in complete disarray. The Chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps deeper inside. The demons have made a mess. They threw the dishes and cooking pots around, but luckily, the brass utensils seem to be intact. The most damaged part is the shrine in the corner. The icon cases are damaged, and the candles are broken.
The Red Corner is one of the most important and mystical places in an Izba. It is similar in importance to the hearth, since it plays a central role in the home. It is most commonly in the right-hand corner of an Izba, across from the door, even in some northern Russian traditions where a porch is situated in an unusual manner. Most likely the ancestral idols were once placed atop these shrines. Following the arrival of Christianity, it became home to the icons of the saints. The other name for the Red Corner is Bozhnitsa, which means a god's place, and it's always housed a small icon lamp. The head of the family sat in this corner and oversaw holiday feasts. Additionally, before the funeral, the deceased body of the family head was placed on a table with his head below the red corner. When entering an Izba, a visitor would make a sign of the cross over himself while looking at the red corner, even if there were no icons present.
You approach the overturned samovar. Suddenly it shakes and starts to move, and red eyes light up the darkened room. A demon is here.
A demon! Pardon me, I'm, meeting with my own demon. It's called red wine. Oh, 2 demons. Oh, okay. So that one is being very defensive. This one's going to be offensive. So, well, I want to make sure it's this one. And all right, 3. Let's try this. Waste, damage, and defense. Protects himself. Tries to attack Vasilisa. Firm, well versed. All right, let's see what. We want to hurt him. Firm, well versed. Or maybe not. Maybe we will go ahead and bless. Blocked. She's got defense. And he's taken damage. All right. Okay. Oh, I finished him off! Page remains active once and forever. All enemies. Ooh. Oh. That's it. I'm doing that one. Best defense is a good offense.
The family bow to you and thank you for helping them. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The girl, Axinia, assures you that from now on every jar in the house will be crossed.
Alright, so this has been about an hour in this game. Black Book. Honestly, it's a beautiful game. Highly recommend it. I've only jumped in here a little bit. I might do a part 2 video just to get a little more gameplay. But right now, I am thoroughly enjoying this. It's got gorgeous atmosphere. Diving deep into Slavic lore is... I've always had a soft spot for Slavic lore. It's just... I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up in Alaska and there's a heavy Russian influence in certain parts there, and... Or maybe it's just very interesting to me. That being said, Black Book... I highly recommend it. It looks interesting. I plan to play more of this. That said, I'm going to be finished with this video. Thank you for watching, and of course, keep an eye out on this channel for my live play Pathfinder game, Extinction Curse. We play every Wednesday on Twitch. We live stream it there at 7 o'clock, about 6 or 6:30, typically 6:30 these days because of my current job, Pacific time. And it's good fun. Good fun. My players are ridiculous. But watch them. Have a laugh. Enjoy. I hope to be posting more video game content on here. Maybe some board game content if I can get an appropriate setup with cameras and whatnot. I do have a actual video camera rather than a phone. So maybe between that and my phone, even though my phone is the superior camera, I can finagle a video that looks halfway decent. I'll have to see. That being said, I'm hoping to... Oh my god. Sorry, my cat just drooled on me because I've been petting her. I am also hoping to get back to my horror stories on my Mad Catter channel. The Mad Catter, I believe it is, YouTube. So there's that as well. So anyway, there might be a part 2. I don't know just yet. I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm probably going to go and live stream on my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/1, numeric 1, Mad Catter. I will talk to you all later. So good night, my creepy kitties. And of course, pleasant dreams.